Hello, I am Professor Wolf and welcome to our first Zoom meeting. Today we will be going over the book that I recently read called Data Driven Marketing, The 15 Metrics Every Marketer Should Know by Mark Jeffrey. Marketing is a growing industry with no stop in sight. Basically, marketing is selling a product or service to those who you think would be able to benefit from it. And if you're like me, marketing is showing you a product you've never seen before and convincing you need to buy it right that second to go on with life. With the help of my associate, we're going to go over what the 15 metrics actually are that Mark Jeffrey covers. 1. Brand awareness. 2. Test drive. 3. Churn. 4. Customer satisfaction or CSAT. 5. Take rate. 6. Profit. 7. Net present value. 8. Internal rate of return or IRR. 9. Payback. 10. Customer lifetime value or CLTV. 11. Cost per click. 12. Transaction conversion rate or TCR. 13. Return on ad dollars spent. 14. Bounce rate. And 15. Word of mouth or WOM. The International Data Collection, according to Mark Jeffrey's study, estimates that data storage is growing at 60% per year, and the size of data storage is doubling every 20 months, increasing the need for data analytics to be implemented within your marketing strategies. Marketing can make you a huge success in just about every aspect of your business if done correctly. So Mark Jeffrey first goes into why does everybody not use data-driven marketing if it has this huge success that follows with it? And the answer is quite simple and a little bit silly. They just don't know how to. They don't know where to start and how to go about using this data. They get lost in the sea of numbers and information that seems extremely overwhelming at the sight of it. That's where this book comes in. As much as I hate to admit, I did get sucked in a little bit when I was reading this book because I thought it had very good information that was actually interesting when applying it to real life situations. So let me give you a lesson from the words of Mark Jeffrey, from the words of me, into the brain of you. So let's look at the facts. At the time this book was written, only 20% of businesses were using data-driven marketing in their day-to-day business activities. And those who did resulted in better financial and marketing performance as compared to their competitors, giving them a huge advantage. While those other companies were running their marketing campaigns, there was no way to be able to judge just how those campaigns were doing and if they were reaching their intended audience. I am going to focus on my favorite part of the book, which is also the most relevant to what I am looking to do later in the future, which talks all about internet marketing metrics. This includes metrics 11, which is cost per click, CPC, 12, transaction conversion rate, or TCR, 13, return on ad dollars spent is ROA, bounce rate, and word of mouth. Starting out with what should be your biggest marketing budget for online advertising is the search engine marketing or SEM, which can be very easily done using Excel. We all know we love Excel. What I've learned is that implementing data analytics into your everyday marketing doesn't have to be this hard, impossible challenge. There are many free analytics sites that allow you to use and analyze your data and be informed about what your data is actually telling you. Storytelling. Sites like Google, Yahoo, Microsoft, Excel, and even your social media platforms will have some form of basic analytic insight at your disposal to use. Using these resources makes answering the questions quick and easy to find, such as finding users' click-through rate, the take rate, net revenue, and importantly, return on ad dollars spent, because you want to know how your ad is doing in perspective of reaching your audience and how it's doing in its campaign. Using data metrics and applying them to your website is a good way to learn about your key performance indicators. Once you have this data and put it into a source of your choice, you can then use this data to fix the problems that you may notice on your site. For example, if you have an e-commerce site and notice that your consumers are spending a long duration of time on the site but have a low take rate, this might indicate that your page is not very easy to follow and you might want to consider to declutter your site. As we all know, when you log into a site, the site has the ability to take data from you and use it for marketers and your own benefit to make sure marketers can advertise what you're actually interested in and you see the products that you want to purchase. How we can use this in marketing as an opportunity is using data analytics and using a site insights to understand your audience according to their interests and demographics, and also weeding out the people that you don't want to advertise to make sure you're spending your valuable marketing dollars on those who would be interested in your product. The collection of data is an underestimated strength ready at our disposal to take advantage of. As soon as we learn about data and know how to understand and interpret it, we can apply it to our websites and social media platforms to increase our chances of success. After reading this book, I feel much more informed and ready to take on the next challenge within the digital and social media marketing world.